Hello guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to study the linear differential equation. As I have told you that we are going to study the basics of the differential equations, okay? Linear differential equation. An equation of the form a differential equation. It's better a differential equation of the form dy upon dx plus py is equals to q, okay, where p and q are the functions of x only or constants, okay. So simply we say this type of equation as linear differential equation, okay. Remember one thing, the coefficient of the first order first degree differential equation, that is the derivative of dy by dx, is it should be unity, it should be 1. If it is not 1, then first try to make it 1, then try to find the p and q. They should be the function of x or constants only, okay. It is the representation for this. So for such type of equations, what about the working methodology, what about the working rule, okay. So simple, we have the simple steps are there, okay. First, in the first step, rewrite the given differential equation in the standard form. That is, what about the standard form? Dy by dx plus py is equals to q. If it is not in this form, then convert first, rewrite it as. And the second, find p on comparing the general equation by comparing with the general form and third step should be find the integrating factor, okay. Find the integrating factor, that is e to the power integration of px dx. P is the function of x or constant only, then find this, okay. And in the fourth step, we find the solution, okay. Find the solution as. What about the solution? Solution means, y into integrating factor is equals to integration of q into integrating factor and dx, and then plus c, that is the integrating constants. And we have these 4 steps to find the solution of linear differential equation. Now come on, we try to find out the solution for this. Now for example, solve x minus 1 dy by dx and minus x minus 2 y equals to x square 2x minus 1, okay. We need to find the solution of this differential equation. Now come on, it is not in the standard form, so first we write it into the standard form, dividing by the coefficient of dy over dx, that is x into x minus x1, and it will be dy over dx minus x minus 2 and divided by x and x minus 1. Y is equals to x square and 2x minus 1 and divided by x into x minus 1. So you can cancel out it. Okay. So from here you can find the value of P and Q. So this implies that the value of P is equals to minus x minus 2 divided by x into x minus 1, and the value of Q is x 2x minus 1 upon x minus 1. After that we need to find the integrating factor of it, so which is e to the power integration of px dx. Now what about the value of px and dx? Okay, when we say minus x minus 2 divided by x into x minus 1 dx. Okay, so what about the solution for this? So we can write it e to the power 1 upon x minus 1 and 1 upon x minus 1 minus 2 upon x, okay, dx. Basically this term that is minus x minus 2 divided by x into x minus 1 can be written as 1 upon x minus 1 and minus 2 upon x by the partial fraction method. We can use here the partial fraction method. Okay, with the help of partial fraction we can simply write these two terms as. Okay, then what about the solution? Simply you can write e to the power, what about the integration of this? It is log x minus 1 and minus 2 log x, and you can write it as e to the power log x minus 1 divided by x square, and obviously you can write integrating factor as x minus 1 upon x square by the property of, because we know that e to the power log f of x is nothing but it is f of x. Okay, and this term log x minus 1 into minus 2 log x can be written as log x minus 1 upon x, because due to this negative sign we can write it as, and due to this 2 will come here log x square, and due to this negative sign it will come below in the denominator. By the property of log, we know that the property of log x minus log y is equals to log x upon y. Okay, so we can simply write this as, so we have found the integrating factor as x minus 1 divided by x square. So we have found the integrating factor. Then what about the solution? And the solution is, y into integrating factor, that is x minus 1 upon x square, and that is integration of q. What about the q? So we have found the q as x and 2x minus 1 divided by, let me write the integrating factor, x into 2x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. And what about the, it is our q. Okay, and what about the integrating factor? X minus 1 and divided by x square dx plus c. So obviously it is cancelled out, and this square is cancelled out by this point. So we need to finally solve integration of 2 upon x and minus 1 upon x, right, dx plus c. So what about this? It is 2 log x and minus log x plus c. So you can write it as log x square and minus log x. Okay, no, it is actually 2, not 2 upon x. Okay, it is actually 2. So what about the integration of 2? Simply is 2x and minus log x. So you can write it as 2x minus log x and then plus c. And what about the solution y? you can multiply by x square upon x minus 1, 2x minus log of x plus c, okay, which will give you the final result. Okay, it is your final answer. After solving this, you can get your final result. So now, in the support of this theory, we can consider the another example also. As hello guys, to support the definition of the linear differential equation, we solve this question. And as I have told you, there are some simple steps which we have to perform here. First of all, we write the given differential equation as simple step, given differential equation. Okay, and the given differential equation is x cos x dy by dx and plus y x sin x plus cos x equals to 1. Okay, then simply we write it into the standard form, and to convert it into the standard form, we divide the given differential equation by x cos x, which is the coefficient of dy by dx. So what about the result? So dy by dx and plus y, and it is 10x, right, and plus 1 upon x. Okay, and that is equals to 1 upon x cos x. Okay, so what about the p and q? So from here we find the p and q's. P is equals to 10x and plus 1 upon x. What about the q? Q is 1 upon x sec x. Okay, and simply after that we operate the third step, that is the integrating factor. What about the integrating factor? E to the power integration of px dx, right? So e to the power integration of px dx means 10x plus 1 upon x ka integration. Okay, and what about the integration of 10x? That is the sec x. Okay, sec integration of this is sec x. What about the integration of 1 by x? Is log x. Oh, sec x, not log sec x. Okay, log sec x. So what about this? So you can write it as e to the power log x sec x. So it can be written as x sec x by the property of, since e to the power log f of x is equals to f of x, with this property. Okay, so you have the integrating factor as x sec x. What about the solution? So solutions y into integrating factor, that is x sec x, is equals to integration of q. What about the q? So q is here 1 by x and sec x. What about the integrating factor? X sec x. And what about, so it is dx and then plus c. So guys, we have simply repeat the simple steps here. Okay, हमने यहाँ पर कोई भी बड़ा काम नहीं किया है. Okay, so now come on, solve it. So y into x sec x, and this x is cancelled out. So we have here sec square x, and the integration of sec square is 10x then plus c. So what about the solution? Y is equals to 10x divided by x sec x, okay, and then plus c upon x sec x. So you can simplify it, okay, and you can write it is as 1 by x and sin x, okay, and then plus 1 by x c cos x. Okay, it is c, constant type c. Okay, c cos x. So which is the required answer. So you can follow the simple steps to find the solution of the linear differential equations. In the next class we deal its generalized form, that is the Bernoulli differential equation. So keep watching and comment, like and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much. See you in the next lecture.